Surprise, motherfucker! Alright, I am back here with... I'm back. And this is a Buffy review, and yeah, Volume 5, Predators and Prey. I'm just going to say right up front that out of the 5 volumes I have read and owned so far, or own and have read so far, this is my least favorite. And I shall tell you why. Basically, it's basically just a book full of one-shots, and it's... Which, don't get me wrong, one-shots aren't bad in my opinion. It's just the way that these were done, or some of them, really just didn't go well with me. It just didn't set right with me, and I just couldn't find myself enjoying them. Like, usually I like a big, you know, arc like the other ones, and like the last issue or whatever would be the one-off, but this is just a whole thing of one-offs, but they kind of connect in a way. Anyway, in the first issue, Harmony's back, and basically she like outs the whole vampire thing to the world, and she like, vampires are the new fucking craze. I think this issue would have been a lot better had it been a fucking dream, but it wasn't, and that really sucked. I just didn't like the whole thing, and like, where is it? Motherfucking Andy Dick's in it. Andy Dick! What the hell? I don't want Andy Dick in my Buffy comics. But he did die, so that's... Or did he die? It looks like he died. But it didn't do anything for me. It would have been better off had it been a dream, not actually happening. Like, you know, Buffy's animated dream in Volume 4. That was fun. Although I wouldn't mind if they did the whole series in that style. But anyway, the next issue is swell, and that it wasn't so swell. It was just it was all about these fucking... these little fucking vampy cat toys that like come alive and like force their way down your throat and fucking turn you into a bad person. At least I think they force their way down your throat. Sounds dirty. Yeah. Ooh. Anyway, it's just getting away from like the usual, like what I think of Buffy. It's getting a little too it's getting into the fantasy realm a little too much with this. And I know they're supposed to be like fun and stuff, but it just I didn't care for that particular story, and how it was supposed to be like Twilight, one of Twilight's plans. I mean, fuck off, Twilight. You can do better than that. You come up with a better name first. But look, and then the little vampy cat thing like turns into that. That's crazy. But it was just, I don't know, it was meh. I could leave it on a repeat reading. I could just toss it, even though I won't, even though I wouldn't. But anyway, the next issue is where things start to improve, because you have Buffy and Andrew kind of tracking down one of the rogue slayers, the one with the weird pink hair. She's like all bald, just this little frizzy pink hair at the top, and they're trying to track her down. And you know, it's actually kind of a good issue. I mean, and Andrew's kind of growing a little more, maturing a little more as a character, we find, as he finds that her going rogue is his fault, and you know, he tries to make up for that by capturing her and stuff. And I like that. It was good character development for Andrew on that part. Where are we going now? Yes, Safe. I think the best issue out of this entire thing, Safe, which has Faith and Giles in it, because we all know how big of a Faith fan I am. But it has, you know, it just has Faith doing what she does best, and you know, it kind of gets a little more into her mind, and it basically involves like the Slayer sanctuary that Faith and Giles go and check out, and it's really these people sacrificing, the townspeople are sacrificing like strangers and wanderers through to this like monster type thing, and it worked for me, and like I liked seeing Faith, and Faith she's always got good stories. There's always good stories involving Faith, and it was just, it was good, and I loved the ending. The ending to that issue was like one of the best endings ever. You don't really know what's going to happen next, and it doesn't explain in the next issue because it's not a continuing story. It's just a one-off. So that was quite interesting, and I liked it. Safe was the high point in this. Really, only Predators and Prey and Safe I actually liked out of this. So then next we come to The Living Doll. This one I've kind of got my own. It's basically it's a Dawn story, and we find out Dawn's gone missing, and no one can find her, but and then we find out that Dawn has gone through her third and final transformation in this whole kind of weird, stupid story she's had throughout season 8. First we had she was the giant, then she transformed into the centaur, and now she's a little fucking doll. Yeah, it just seems like they're trying too hard to give Dawn something to do, and her and Buffy's relationship is so strained. So when hasn't it been strained? Christ, it's always been strained. But I mean, just this whole, I just don't like what they're doing with her in these books. They just meh. But anyway, yeah, she's captured by some like crazy ass Geppetto type guy who like wants to keep her and preserve her beauty, and there's like all these other little fucking dolls running around, and then Dawn meets up with the Kenny guy, and I guess he reverses his spell, or the spell's reversed, and Lottie freaking duh. Her and Buffy make up at the end, say, "Oh, we're gonna try to be good sisters. We're gonna try to get along." But I'm just glad that this whole bullshit with Dawn, this whole thing is over, and hopefully we can get back to giving her something else to do, something useful, and something that will hopefully, I don't know, be good, and just like get back to like season 7 Dawn. Like I want Dawn training with I that's what I was looking forward to in season 7, was kind of Buffy training Dawn a little bit, and we only really got a sense of that in the first episode of season 7 when she was took her out on patrol. Like that's really all we got of that. I kind of wanted to see more of that, because I think as the Slayer sister, Dawn should, she does know a little bit of fighting, but she should know how to hold her own, and she should know more fighting moves and how to just lay out a can of whoop ass like Big Sister Buff. That's just what I think. But hopefully they're going somewhere with her, and hopefully she's put to some better use in the next volume and the next couple of volumes, more than what she has been as of late. So, overall, I'd say Predators and Prey is the low point in Buffy Season 8 for me. Only really 2 issues out of 5 actually did anything for me. So, I think if I were to give it a rating out of 10, it'd be a 4 out of 10. I know that's kind of low, but I didn't like it. I'm more of a fan of the whole arc throughout the books. So that was enough of my bitching for however many minutes. I am going to have Buffy volume 6 review. I just need to get volume 6 and read it, but that will be up at some point, and I've got a whole other slew of videos planned for in the coming days and stuff. So hopefully I can get those filmed and give you guys some more stuff to watch, because I've been kind of neglecting YouTube as of late. Well, not really neglecting, I just kind of been lazy. So anyway, I shall see you guys all in the next one, and take care until then.